I am Dr. Rimpi Posdar, functioning as an assistant professor in the Department of Food Technology at Haldia Institute of Technology. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on importance of functional food and nutraceuticals in human health. So it is very well known to all that day by day the risk of chronic diseases increase due to irregular daily life routine and unhealthy diet. So nowadays the consumers are actually more aware towards the health and they demanding such a healthier and safer foods, which is actually they manage this their health efficiently. And to fulfill all these programs of consumers, the researchers are continuously engaged to develop such types of food which have a certain health beneficial effect. Amongst them, the functional food and nutraceuticals is identified as one of the leading food categories, and research and development continuously give their effort to in this area. Now, what is actually functional food? Okay, so functional foods, as name indicated, the foods which have certain functions in human health. Okay, in definition, you can say that is in simple definition we can say that the functional foods are those foods which have a certain health beneficial effect beyond its nutritional properties. So, health beneficial effect actually associated with the bioactive compound. What is actually the bioactive compound? So bioactive compounds are the compounds which have a certain health beneficial effect or which have an effect on health. That is actually considered as the bioactive compounds. Here I have given basically two examples. That is, one is the natural example, and another is the processed food. Okay, so tomatoes is the example of natural food, and tomatoes contain actually lycopene. So the redness color of tomato is basically due to the lycopene, and lycopene is rich in antioxidant. Lycopene is have an antioxidant properties. Antioxidant means its ability to scavenge the free radicals, which is generally prevent the oxidative stress in human health, and therefore they help to reduce different types of chronic diseases, including cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, etc. Even cancer also. So, another examples of processed foods, that is the functional food, that is the spirits with added plant sterols. Plant sterols is one of the functional ingredient, or you can say bioactive compounds, and this is actually the plant fats, and this is the structure of plant sterols is quite similar to cholesterol, and therefore this helps to function as a in human health function as a cholesterol, and also help to reduce or eliminate the extra cholesterol in human body, and therefore it actually maintains the cholesterol level, and it helps to reduce the cholesterol level in human health. And we know very well that when our cholesterol level is increased, so certain risk of different health life threatening diseases such as heart attack or strokes, it may be caused by increasing the cholesterol level in body. So it helps to reduce the cholesterol level. Apart from that, actually the functional food, the definition of functional food is varied country to country, because the traditional foods are varied and those definition are actually incomplete. In the 2017, the Functional Food Center USA has been given definitions, and that can be considered as a complete definition. What is that? What was that? What is that definition? That is, functional foods as natural or processed foods that contain biologically active compounds which in defined effective non-toxic amounts provide a clinically proven and documented health benefit utilizing specific biomarkers for the prevention, management or treatment of chronic diseases or its symptoms. If we tackling this definition in point wise, so here we can see that commonly they are found in the functional foods which are commonly found in conventional food forms, either in natural or processed. Okay, and those functional foods should be scientifically proven physiological benefits, and they can be consumed as a part of the regular diet, but it cannot be consumed as a in the form of pill or isolated form. Isolated means on pure form. Pure bioactive compounds we cannot be taken as a part of functional food. Then another is the functional food which should be scientifically proven safe for long-term consumption. That means the functional food should be non-toxic. Then it should contain the functional compounds, that is already I have said, that is the bioactive compounds that are naturally present either or it is added to the food, and it can be used can be used to prevent certain diseases, or sometimes it can be used to treat certain diseases. This term, that is the nutraceuticals, sometimes nutraceuticals term is confused with functional foods, but there is a definition is very clear, because compound actually derived from those foods, but it is actually used in medicinal form of pills or capsules or ampules. Obviously, this nutraceutical compounds which is extracted from foods that can be used in processed foods to make it functional. Okay, so that is actually categorized as a functional food when they added into the food, processed food. But when it is used as a pills or capsules form, or they are termed as nutraceuticals. Okay, so examples is that is capsules which contains flavonoids or gamma linolic acids. One of the most common example, that is general example, is the gelatin capsules which contains omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, or you can say omega fatty acids, which is very good for brain health also, and also help to reduce the cholesterol level. So this is actually one of the example of nutraceuticals. So nutraceuticals is like dietary supplements. Okay. Then the history of functional food. History actually, here I have given a little brief on history, because history is from history we know about how the research work is going on. So in the era of Hippocrates is a Greek physicist who actually recognized this essential relationship between food and health. And after Hippocrates era, then China originated one concept, that is the food and medicines are isoconics. This concept is conveyed into the Japan, and Japan, the doctor Soichi Arai, who has a great contribution on development of the functional food, and actually this Dr. Soichi Arai is the first man who actually termed the term is used, that is the functional food, and also he proposed first national project on functional foods under the sponsorships of Japan Ministry of Education, Science and Culture. This Japan also developed world first policy, that is FOSU, foods for specified health uses, and under this FOSU, one food product is launched that is actually termed as functional food, that is hypoallergenic rice. As name indicated, this hypoallergenic rice is that means that to eliminate the allergen compounds which is present in rice. Okay, the protein, rice protein is present that cause allergy. At that time, actually, the rice is an staple food of Japan, and the peoples are suffering from allergic reactions after consuming the rice. And this allergic reaction is mainly due to the allergen protein, presence of allergen protein, and therefore this allergen protein is eliminated and developed as a hypoallergenic rice, and which is named as which is actually under the functional, which is mainly came under the functional food, that is the hypoallergenic rice. This is the first functional food, and after launching, that published in various newspapers, and then the functional food is coming to focus in worldwide, and now continuously the research is going on. The nutraceuticals is actually, the term is coined by Dr. Stephen L.D. Felici, MD, and they actually first coined this term, that is the nutraceuticals, and that is the hybrid contraction between the nutra and pharmaceuticals. So we have going through different types of discussion. That is, the first is the functional food definitions, nutraceuticals definition, and then a little bit about history. And I have already told that the functional foods are present in naturally. So what are the actually sources of functional foods? And the plant-derived products are there, plant-derived sources are there, animal-derived are there, microbial foods are there, then probiotics, prebiotics, and symbiotics. These are all sources of functional foods. Whether if you can see the plant-derived, the examples I have given, that is soluble fibers. Soluble fibers, the name as beta glucan, which is present in cereal grains, yeast, and certain mushrooms. These are actually very helpful. This is actually beta glucan is a functional ingredients which is very helpful to managing the diabetes, because diabetes it actually help to actually functioning the insulin properly, and therefore actually it manages the diabetes. Apart from that, phenolic compounds, which is known as an antioxidant and antimicrobial properties, anti-cancer also in fruits and vegetables, they are also present in plant-derived product. Then animal derived, such as fish oil fatty acids, glucosamine in seafood. These are main the examples of animal derived products. Then microbial foods are there, such as fermented foods and probiotics. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria actually. Probiotics, the beneficial bacteria actually is helpful for our gastrointestinal health, because in gastrointestinal health the gut microflora are present, and these beneficial bacteria are, when they consume, this help to aid the digestion process, because it release some enzymes which help to help in digestion. Then prebiotics is actually prebiotics actually food of probiotics, and this is actually beneficially affect the growth of bacteria, because this is a foods of probiotics, that is the bacteria. Example is oligosaccharides. Some fructooligosaccharides are another examples. Symbiotics actually the combination of these probiotics and prebiotics. So now why actually this functional food is very necessary? We I have given one focus, that is it has a health beneficial properties, but what types of health beneficial properties we can get by consumption of functional food as a regular basis? That is, it helps to maintain the cardiac health by reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Also, it helps in lowering the blood pressure, or you can say regulate the blood pressure level. It helps into gastrointestinal tract. It helps to maintain the gastrointestinal tract, because we have already told that probiotics and prebiotics are actually helpful in digestion. Then it also improves the immune cells, and it actually helpful in also improving bone health also. One of the example of this is the soybean actually contains isoflavonoids, that is the bioactive compounds, and this isoflavonoids structure is similar to the estrogen, and so the estrogen, when actually this is helpful, this isoflavonoids is mainly helpful for female bone health, because after menopause the estrogen production is reduced, and therefore this actually and estrogen is needed for bone formation. Okay, and therefore by incorporation of soybeans in daily diet, the isoflavonoids we get, and isoflavonoids are actually copied with you can say the estrogen, and they help similar function in bone development. So actually these are the basic, I have given a importance of why functional food is necessary in our daily basis. Here I have given one brief overview about health beneficial properties of herbs and spices. Herbs and spices here I have selected because in every house it is used as a culinary, and therefore these herbs and spices I have selected, and some world popular herbs and spices I have selected, their bioactive compounds and their associated health benefits is can be I have tried to show in this table. That is ginger. Ginger, the gingerol is actually present as a bioactive compounds, and gingerol is mainly responsible for health beneficial properties such as it helps to reduce the nausea and vomiting due to pregnancy and motion sickness, and it also helps to reduce joint and muscle pain. Apart from that, garlic is one of the known, you can say, spices, and it contains the bioactive compound that is the allicin. Allicin have many health beneficial effects. It is improve the stiffness, pain, and physical functions, which is mainly caused by obesity, and it also maintain the cardiovascular health, and because it has an anti-thrombotic and anticoagulant properties. Anticoagulant properties means what? That is the sometimes coagulation of blood occurs, means thickening of the blood occurs, and it helps to, and thickening of blood sometimes causes heart attack. Okay, so it helps as a reducing that thinning of the blood, and therefore garlic actually very helpful for maintaining the cardiovascular health, and it also helps to lower the blood glucose level, and it is a good antimicrobial activity also. So it can be used as to remove the cold, or to prevent from the cold systems also, so cold symptoms. So another one of the actually popular spices, that is the turmeric. Turmeric is hence proven anti-cancer agent, and it's a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammatory agent, because it is anti-inflammatory agent, so this turmeric is very helpful for those who are suffering from arthritis also. So this turmeric is also for brain health. It is help to develop the brain health. And what is the actually bioactive compounds? That is the curcumin. Curcumin is the main bioactive compounds present in the turmeric, and basically this yellow color is due to the presence of the curcumin. Apart from that, the cloves contains the eugenols, which have a good antibiotic, diabetic, and antimicrobial activity. And fenugreek. Fenugreek actually we know very well, in every house the fenugreek is present, and sometimes fenugreek is used as a daily diet basis. Okay, and it contains saponins and soluble fiber. This fenugreek actually helps to control the blood glucose level, because soluble fibers in terms of beta glucan, which I have already told that actually helps to control the blood glucose level and also protect the liver. Rosemary leaves is one of the actually herbs. It is actually herbs, and it is health beneficial properties. If you see that it act as an anti-carcinogenic effect, but it is not hence proven. But yes, the tea of rosemary actually leaves help to reduce the stress level up to a certain level, and this is proven, scientifically proven, and it also boosts the memory. Then curry leaves, which is actually mostly used as a South Indian dishes, and which have a very good health beneficial effect. It helps in the management of diabetes, and it's a good powerful antioxidant also. The main bioactive compounds which is present in curry leaves, that is the carbazole alkaloids. Okay, so here we actually observe that it contains various herbs and spices are full of plenty of health beneficial properties. From in previous slide, we have already discussed that which types of bioactive compounds are natural present in the as naturally in the natural food. But here I am going to discuss certain some examples with processed functional food. Okay, so one of the functional confectionery is the one of the biggest market nowadays, and some are markets available. This functional confectionery are that is a candy gum that contains zinc, menthol, and other ingredients which has been marked with the promises that it reduces the symptoms of colds. Similarly, one NutraFruit, that is the fruit gums, that is the French actually confectionery, and this is enriched with prebiotics and probiotics, that is fructooligosaccharides and lactobacillus acidophilus. And already I have told that these probiotics and prebiotics are helpful our gut health. They are actually probiotics are very beneficial to our gut health. Then functional gummies. The functional gummies actually they are gelatin-based gummies, and they can be made functional when they can added these minerals, fibers, probiotics, proteins, sometimes antioxidant compounds also, such as phenolic compounds that can be added here, and that the functional gummies can be made. Then designed for children, some actually confectionery which are basically designed for children, and such as gummy bears having vitamins, zinc enriched lollipops pops, which mainly used to relieve the cold symptoms, and the candies containing phytochemicals, that is we have already said that the phytochemicals are plant secondary metabolites that are considered as one of the example is the phenolic compounds. Okay. Uh, Now, one of the actually very popular among all age group, that is the food, uh, that is the functional ice cream. So, ice cream. So, ice cream can be made functional by actually considering this all you can say points. That is the fat replacement, that is the sugar replacement, either by antioxidants, addition of the antioxidant, vitamins and minerals by addition of vitamins and minerals, or sometimes by addition of bioactive proteins, bioactive lipids, then natural colorants and dietary fibers. So here actually fat replacement is what this actually ice cream is contains a lot of fat at approximately that is 16%, and therefore the animal fat is actually contribute to store the bad cholesterol in our human health, and therefore this animal fat can be replaced by the plant fats, and without compromising their taste. Similarly, the sugar can be replaced by the saccharide or non-saccharide, that is the artificial sweeteners. Antioxidants can be enriched, antioxidant enriched ice cream can be developed by addition of antioxidant compounds which can be extracted from the plant. Dietary fibers are also can be used for managing the you can say it's make a functional because it's provide a health beneficial properties to the towards the gastrointestinal health. Then one of the examples here I have given, that is the polyphenol rich ice cream. And this is actually one study has been done by the Department of Systems Medicine at the University of Rome, Tor Vergata, Italy, which suggested that the consumption of this green tea extract, that is the antioxidant rich ice cream, can actually counteract the oxidative stress, and this in the most actually individually elderly and those suffering from chronic diseases. So actually this is hence proved, or you can say scientifically proved, that the polyphenol rich ice creams have a certain health beneficial effect. So it is actually the beneficial part of technology, that ice cream you can enjoy by eating ice cream and can manage your health by enrichment with these bioactive compounds. So from this all this lecture, what we get actually the definition of the functional food, that functional food have a certain health beneficial effect, and beyond its nutritional properties. And this functional food can be natural as well as processed, where the nutraceutical compounds can be used as can be added to the functional to the processed food to make its functional. Then bioactive compounds are main functional ingredients which are basically exhibit a beneficial effect, and the consumptions of this functional food on the daily basis, they can reduce the risk of different chronic diseases. And also in future we can say, or presently also, a huge market is open for this functional food and nutraceuticals. Uh, thank you.